the governor exclusively on a range of issues, not even about the investment summit, but about issues around the economy right now, particularly even around palliatives distribution to states. States in Nigeria have gotten 2 billion naira cash for palliatives distribution. So as we are right now, 36 states and I guess Abuja too. Okay, 36 states. From the meeting that was held about a few days ago, the National Economic Council, states have gotten a lot of 2 billion naira. There would also be some other palliatives distributed to different states as well as the indigenes in that state. I know that Nasarawa has started distribution of rice and some other food products. But what is Cross River State doing? I asked the governor of Cross River State, Senator Bassey, to take a listen. Executive Governor of Cross River State here, Senator Prince Bassey Otu. Your Excellency, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, let's start with the burning issue now, which is palliatives distribution. I would like to know if your state has started distribution of palliatives. I'm aware that 2 billion naira has been credited to states in cash and trucks of rice. So I'd like you to expand on that and what palliatives could also mean for poor people in Cross River State.
Yes, actually, like you've said, we are in very difficult times. But be that as may, it was very necessary to take out the subsidy so that we begin to actually build our economy. It is true that 2 billion naira has been sent, and we have started distribution of the palliatives. But we are discussing with labor and we are discussing with other informal sectors. Because actually, palliatives is not just about the workers, it's not just about some group of people, it's about the real needy and people who deserve palliatives at this time, because we know that the cost of transportation has gone up a bit, even cost of food and everything has gone up a bit. So we are looking at all our macroeconomic indices and even the micro to make sure that the palliatives get to the right people and will make the difference. We have updated our social register to make sure that that it is current enough and will stand the test of time. We're working with a couple of agencies to put them together, and I'm pretty sure not too long the impact will be felt statewide.
Okay, Governor, when you said you started distribution of palliatives, what do you mean by that? Have you distributed cash, or are you distributing food items?
No, for now it's been food items.
Okay.
For now it's food items.
Are there plans of distributing cash?
Yeah, we are looking at the register. I think we will do it, okay. Depending on what level of inflation and how it's going to affect the economy.
Okay.
That's why we updated our cash registers.
Okay. What does people mandate mean? For Cross Riverians that are not even in the state right now, what is the meaning of people's people's mandate? What do you mean?
You know, because of what I would call the level of development and technology, humans have been ignored one way or the other. The emphasis has been on big infrastructure and so on. When you put all those things in place and you don't have healthy human beings that are moving around to use those things, you've not done much.
So would I take it to mean that you will concentrate on human development?
Yes.
Education and health? Is that what you
Yes, our ministries. We have created a lot in terms of humanity. Okay. We have the Human Capital Development Interpreter, we have the humanitarian affairs, we have social work. Everything that affects a human being, we want to make sure that within a space of 2 years, 3 years, we address critically the basic problems that is confronting human, apart from
okay, so apart from education and health, which you've told me now, what are other key focus areas for you in this administration, the next few months in office, apart from other key priority areas that you think could be quick wins for you? Quick wins for you?
Well, right now, one cannot particular area and say, this is where because it looks like we have emergency in almost all the sectors. So one is going to use a multi-sectoral approach to address some of the issues we have. A big percentage of our youths that are not engaged. That on its own area that we must go into it very, very quickly. That is why our concentration and focus has been in agriculture, to make sure we build a base. And then as we move to agriculture, we'll be looking at the ICT, the technology. So these are areas that can take a large chunk of people before we begin to look at other areas and then absorb the necessary shocks that will come out of it, then draw a proper stable economy for us to begin to achieve addition to our GDP growth rate.
Governor, when anyone thinks of Cross River, immediately they think of Calabar. They think of tourism, about cleanliness. Is your administration going to do towards tourism potentials? A lot of people come here for the carnival in December. I know that in the last few years, of course, COVID happened, a lot of things happened. Is your administration going to also will be happed on hospitality of the people?
Yeah.
That would also concentrate on the cleanliness of the city once again.
That is very, very true. We are going to perform in those areas very, very well. Tourism is one of the sectors that we are giving a very big attention. We're happy the president had intention to get the ranch out of the present situation that it is. As a matter of fact, people from the ranch and then see what can be done back to life immediately. It's going to be we have to continue to add to recalibrate it properly so that we have proper private sector participation. You know, in this government, it is very clear that for a government to move with the economy, it has to be privately driven. So we're trying to make sure that we carry all parties along so that people's interests will be protected. Anything is involved, they will protect it. So that is where we are driving to. So we are inviting you to the carnival this December. We're looking forward to see you,
I'll
definitely.
be so glad to come. At 2 days Cooperation and Investment Summit.
Yeah.
I saw that you sat all through from actions. You've been meeting with partners. What are you learning from the summit? What are the key takeaways for you? Perhaps deals and all of that, and how do you, leverage on some of the things that have happened so far?
Yes, actually, a lot has happened here today, you won't understand. You know, to be able to achieve what we've done within these few months, bringing people from all over the world down here, has not a very easy thing when we say probably it can happen just like that. I believe that God's hand is it, and we've cut some deals here already.
Do you mind giving me an amount? I'm the money woman.
Well, I will not give you the details, but I know that we've done deals close to $300 million here already. Actually, one of them we'll be looking at in this administration is linking the state. You know, our state is a very big, and because of trying to move towards clean energy, we want to also make sure that we reduce the use of fossil fuels and all those things in transportation and so on. So we'll be building a railway right from the south here to the north, so for ease of transportation, and then to make sure. I believe that the different papers in place, and then begin to look at the contractors, and the moment that is done, I think we'll kick off.
Will you be able to complete it before 4 years?
That will be the target.
Okay.
But the future belongs to God, but that will be the target.
Okay. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
I appreciate so much.
All right, that was Senator Prince Bassey, the governor of Cross River State, that giving me details around palliative distribution in Cross River State. For those of you that are Cross Riverians, I guess you should be interested in that. And of course, we're also following what other states are doing around palliatives distribution. All right, we will move into the next, but let's quickly take the market numbers now, shall we? We saw that the Nigerian market reached a historic high. Of course, in the month of August, the Nigerian market was up by about 3.4%, bringing the year-to-date return to about 31%. For last week, we saw that the market was up 3%. Friday's market ended at about 1.47%. Now, let's move over to the local bond market. It advanced in yields, while European markets yield settled at around 11.03%. For the naira, it gained to 740 naira 38 kobo